Day 15, and I thought I'd give you some tips for checking if furniture is older or more modern. So you get a piece of furniture and you're not sure whether it looks old, it's priced like it seems like it's old. How do you know if it's genuinely the real deal or not? So these aren't foolproof, but they just give you some ideas. So this is sort of the basics that you would check if you knew nothing at all and you just want to have a look. These would be the tips that would help you a little bit. So first of all, always check the inside, the back, and underneath of a piece. So usually if people are making a piece to look older than it is, or if you're not sure, the back usually is a dead giveaway, or underneath, or take the drawers out or look inside the cupboards. So they tend not to go to the expense or the trouble of making the back, the pieces of wood at the back. They wouldn't make those in solid pine or whatever it might be, or oak. So those would be an MDF or a chipboard kind of thing. So check those. So even if the front looks good, check underneath, take the drawers out, check under the drawers, and check the back. While you've got the drawers out, check the joints of the drawers. So what you're looking for is uneven joints. So if the joints, the dovetail joints, those are the older joints than if they've just been hammered together with nails. So if there's no joints at all and they've just been screwed and glued, so that is pointing to a more modern piece. If they've got the dovetail joints, what you're looking for, what you want to see, is that they are a bit wobbly and not too wonky, but a little bit wonky, so that you can tell that they've been done by hand rather than they've been done by a machine. So that is your next pointer on those. So check underneath, inside the backs, check the joints as well. If they're screwed and glued, they're more modern. If they've got the dovetail joints and the dovetails are a little bit, they look hand done, hand made, then that's a good pointer. Check the timber. So taking into account that you've checked the back, is all the whole piece made from the same timber, or has it got a more modern back? So check the timber all around. So is it an older timber, pine or oak, and mahogany as well, or is it, which would be really heavy, or is it a piece that is MDF, and you can see that actually it's sort of a laminate on top of a chipboard carcass. So check the timber on that. Then that comes into checking the weight. So you've got your heavier woods, oak and mahogany will feel quality. When you pick the piece up, does it feel like a quality piece? So you can usually tell from the quality of a piece from when you pick it up and have it in your hand. Check for repairs. If they've got older repairs, then that's a good sign that the piece predates the repair. What have they used to repair it? So if they've spliced a piece in, or has it just been sort of bodged slightly? Don't take too much about the repair, but if they've used really old screws in the repair, you know that the piece predates that, so that's a really good sign. So if it's got really old repairs, then or handmade nails, that's good. And then the last one, thinking of handmade nails, is the fixings for the piece. So the screws, so you've got the flathead, so all of your older screws, the flathead. Crosshead is the more modern one, so if it's got any of those, you know it's a modern piece. If it's got the flathead screws, then it's, or if they're iron screw flatheads, then you know that it's slightly older. And if they've got handmade nails, which a lot of the pieces have, then you know you're onto a winner there. So, and also that is the same as when you look on the back of, so this is for furniture, but also if you look on the back of pictures, paintings, it may look, because they make them and they age them to look old, but actually when you turn it over, you'll see staples, which is an obvious sign that it's a more modern piece. And you're looking out for the handmade iron nails, if you can see those. So those are my tips. Kit Kat's here, and he's absolutely not bothered at all. He's just irritated that I've come into his space because he's just chilling out in the heat. But hopefully that's given you a few pointers, and if you've got any other ideas, other tips that you look for, let me know. And that can go for furniture usually, but if you're picking up any kind of piece, pick it up, feel the quality and the weight of it, have a look underneath, because even if it could be anything, it could be an old looking clock or whatever, if you look underneath or on the back, usually they've made the front bit that people see the old looking bit, and actually when you look around the back it's got modern stuff on there that is obvious that it's modern. So I will see you tomorrow for day 16 tomorrow, and have a lovely afternoon, and we'll see you later. Bye.